And you'll get another rest in. And, oh, I gotta roll a couple times.
All right, we gotta do our encounter
Roll.
rules.
Roll. Oh, encounter. Roll.
Weather for the encounter.
Yeah, weather.
Weather's important now.
Weather is important.
Yep.
The druid says, yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Where is my weather table?
Mara,
Why
how
are
do
you
we
not
craft?
loading?
So, how did all this spells?
Is this table broken? There it is.
So,
Okay. Okay, shit, it rolled twice. Fuck. It is warm today. The snow is starting to melt. It's real slush. We'll say rough terrain.
Got it.
Everything.
Got it.
Precipitation. Roll. There's light rain or snowfall. It's a mixture of both. It's gross.
Oh, your DM rolls are oh, they're not strong. Okay, you turned it back off. I was looking at the old rolls.
No, those rolls just always roll behind the screen. I will turn show GM rolls back off. Chat, show GM rolls off. Where's the fucking dice tower? Why can't I see the dice tower?
Are you Baldric right now?
No,
Or
I
clicked
don't know
on-
what's going on. It's fine, I don't care.
Yeah, we can't see them. You're good. I can see. There's ghosts. Again.
Okay, where's my encounter table? Arctic encounters, level 5 to 10.
Oh, I take those socks back, Baldric.
No,
Before we get
never
on
mind
our
now.
way.
My feet were cold.
Uh-oh, while you guys are flying through the air, another fucking Manicore comes at you. Roll initiative.
Oh, to
wait,
quote,
what?
Oh,
man.
shit.
Damn
To
it!
quote-
I don't have hold monster.
Sarge, can you remove the first jack of all trades, please?
Things are getting laggy for me again.
Same.
someone wants some fuck?
Oh, right, your proficiency mod went up. That's a big fucking deal.
Hmm?
Proficiency mods went up to +4.
You may go ahead and roll your initiative now.
Has an update.
Because your
I-
proficiency mod went up, Lindell's Jack of all trades feature
Holy shit.
improved.
There we go.
I rolled a minute. There it goes.
Yeah, it's slowing down again.
Do I need a reroll? I think I need a reroll. Ugh.
No.
You give it like 10 seconds.
Well, I
Give it
rolled
a
like
second.
a minute ago.
No.
I'm
I'll
gonna roll.
I'll just force it to roll.
Okay. Excuse me.
Initiative.
Oh, I got a roll for
6.
initiative. Sorry.
It was a
Oh,
6?
God. To add those classes, cleric. Level, whatever. All right, some fucking Manicores come flying. Manicores. 2 Manicores come flying in. Oh, let's go. 2 Manicores come flying in. Ooh, they rolled well. Good for. Oh, right, Uriel initiative. Okay, middle of the road for Uriel. Red Ring. Red Wing is at 5. Oh, Ducky, do you have? Never mind, we'll worry about that later. Anyway, Ducky, you're up first. Manticores flying in. You can see them coming up under the ground underneath you as they pop out. They are. You guys are airborne. We'll say they are 100,
How far?
150 feet.
Okay, well, I'm gonna steer my bird 30 feet closer, and
Okay.
then shoot them.
Proceed.
All right, it's being super slow.
That
I
hits.
think that was a hit, but I don't. Okay, yeah.
All right, takes 7 damage. Second attack.
As a note, I push it 10 or 5. Is it 5? No, it's 10. 10 feet away. And I sap
Okay.
10 feet of his movement. Did that one hit?
Nah, that's a 3.
Okay.
12 total misses.
Okay.
Oh! Yes, your Eldritch Blasted update. Okay, so yes. Yeah, if you had a bunch of attacks hotkeyed, guys, you're going to need to reset those because your proficiency mod went up.
Mm.
That's Dahlia. Zeke, you're
Zeke's gonna veer closer so that he gets into short bow range. Good one.
Let's see. You could move 60 feet with your owl. I guess your owl could dash. You can get in range. All right. Go for it. That hits. Plus 10.
Ah,
Fucking. All right.
here's the
That
damage.
hits.
Second.
Give a second attack. Lol.
And I
Automatic
am
miss.
60 feet from Lindell. Because
I think Brindle's feet only works within 30 feet.
That's
30 feet.
Okay, I'm out. Then that is my turn.
Oh, I can't rename my.
Aravan, you're up.
Okay. Stupid thing. Sorry. 1 sec. Where is it? Combat.
Baldric, you're also up if you guys want to. You
Here we
and
go.
both are up if you guys want to do stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
It's just a star slow. I will cast frostbite on Manticore.
What's the range on Frostbite? Because they started 150 feet away from you.
Oh, how far are they right now? It's the frostbite is 60 feet. Are they more than 60 feet away?
If you had your owl dash, then yes, you could get within 6.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
You may cast Frostbite.
Let's see. There. I
Oh,
don't know what happened.
your spell save DC is.
Con 16. That's what it says in here.
Oh, weird. Are you not at? What is
Did
your
something-
wisdom on D&D Beyond?
Wisdom and D&D Beyond is 18, so it's a +4.
Why is yours only 18? I'll review your character later. Thought you were at. All right, he succeeds with a natural 18. That's your action. You want to do anything with your bonus?
No, I don't think I need anything with bonus.
All
No.
right, Baldric Ramsey, you're up.
I pull out my longbow.
Okay.
I'm within. You said started within 150 feet of me, so I'll get to like 140 feet, and I'll take a shot. Man,
Destroy them.
That just hits.
all right.
Proficiency mod went up. You can now hit Manticores with an 8. Second attack. That hits for sure.
Oh.
All right. It's the man. Do you want to move closer or anything to the party? And you have a bonus action if you want to do anything.
I'll stay. Zeke, how far away from it were you?
I'm out in front. I wasn't thinking about it. I'm about to get
Okay.
shot out of the air.
Okay. I will stay away from Zeke. I will position myself underneath Zeke somewhat. Not as close, but in case something happens, I can maybe try to make a desperation move. Seeing Zeke flying ahead of the group. Ooh.
I forgot to have my owl dodge been just. I only needed 40 feet.
Caricature owls, they have hide armor. They're at 14 now.
Yep.
Okay, let's add some into the combat tracker since they're under attack. I'm going to strip their initiative to put them at the bottom. Friendly! I'll add them as needed. No! That's the wrong ones.
Mm. Mm.
Apologies, friends. Caricature owls. This one is for Erevan. And this one is for Baltic, since you guys have engaged. One. Manticore 1! Since I believe Erevan got the closest to them, but Zeke proved to be the most annoying because he shot them successfully. So easy. They are going to. The Manticore makes up to 3 attacks. Tail Spike Zeke's owl!
Oh shit!
Fucking dare they?
Attack number 1 on Zeke's owl. It's a total. Oh my god. Mario!
Mario.
While you're moving around.
I'm not moving.
You
Or
are.
just say
your
something.
microphone. Your microphone settings are
Your microphone, you need to change your microphone settings off so it doesn't automatically adjust
volume.
to try and pick you up.
Okay, how do
Like,
I do that?
you-
I'll fix it right
It's
now.
under Discord under your mic settings. You need to turn off the automatically adjusting the gate because when you don't talk,
Uh-huh.
it starts to change it because it thinks it needs to try to find you, and then you move papers or snap or do literally anything, and it turns into this loud sound.
So
high.
remove the auto sensitivity? Is
Yes.
that what I need to
Yes.
do? Okay, done.
Oh,
Tail
thank God.
spike
better.
number 1. Smack! Tail spike number 2. Miss! Fuck! Tail spike number 3. Smack!
I'm falling out of the air.
Zeke's falling out of the air!
I'm
You moved
there.
up. Did you?
I try to position myself as like a
up and underneath.
flanking underneath Zeke. Seeing that
I
he
will
might be in
let
trouble.
you make. And I'll let you make a strength saving throw to try and catch Zeke.
Am I within 60 feet of them?
That's a nope.
Did you? Well, you did move up.
I mean, I moved 30 closer to the Manticore,
Oh, fuck that then.
Zeke
but I
would
don't.
have
I don't know where that puts.
moved. Zeke would have moved 70 feet to get within range. So you are within range of Zeke. You may feather fall him.
Okay, I feather fall him and the owl. Cool.
Zeke and the owl begin to feather fall slowly. The owl is not dead, it is dying.
Yep.
Okay, and the Manticore is going to snarl and move off to the side. Manticore is going to Erevan. And it will also attack Erevan's owl with its tail spikes. Smack! That hits. Attack number 2. Natural 3 misses. Attack number 3. Natural 14 hits. Oh, Erevan's owl is at 2 hit points. And this one also moves off to the side. They're moving away from each other, so they're not next to each other anymore. All right, that's the Manticore's turn. It is Uriel's turn. Uriel, we'll have Uriel fly forward, and we'll have him healing word for dying. We don't want that to happen.
Nope.
Valk is very conscious about I have to revivify
Keep goddamn mouths alive.
slots.
I see my role. in
He
this
would
combat
probably
is
heal
just
the
better.
17 the 11 damage one, because Featherfall means that not dying.
He'd heal the unconscious one though. He gets
You-
hit again.
The
Yeah, he would heal
Aravan
the
one is
unconscious.
no. The Aravans is the one. I'm
you,
on the owl.
Maybe, but...
I'm literally on the owl.
Oh,
feather
you're on
falling.
the owl. I thought you both. Okay.
I'm on
okay.
I'm on the unconscious
No,
owl.
that's fine.
floating.
If you yell out, heal the other one, people will be like, all right, Zeke, whatever you want to do. All right, so he will apply his Aravan, and then he will. I think he's going to intentionally go away because he's like being bothered with his spell. Oh, wait a minute, he's got cool spells. He'll move within 120 feet of those creatures. He will Scorching Ray one of them. I don't know what 5th level spells he would have picked. I'm just going to use a 2nd level Scorching. Scorching Ray number 1 on the Manticore.
That's two
That
spells,
was
right?
Success.
He can't use the scorching.
Oh, you're
He can
correct.
use a cantrip though. He's got a.
He doesn't have close cantrips. He's not going to get that close.
Yeah. I was just.
He's close.
Sorry.
All right, Lindell, you're up.
They moved away from each other? How far
A
apart are
little
they?
bit. They split up. Let's see. What's their movement? They have
Oh,
50 fly, so they are now 100 feet from each other.
ah, fuck's sake. How far are they away from me?
We'll say they stay at the same vertical, so they're probably 180 feet.
100. Okay, so I will get.
Your owl can fly 60. It can dash, so you can go up to 120.
Yeah, I will just get within 120-foot range, and I'll cast Hypnotic Pattern on one of the owls.
All right, you may do so. There's one that was hurt and one that wasn't, if you want to pursue either.
Do the one that wasn't. Is
Okay,
there a
you may
way
have
that you
hypnotic-
can toggle disadvantage?
Oh, no. Yes, I can. We do have this. I put it together. Advantage save all. Nope, nope, no, fuck! Disadvantage save all. Oh, man, Reva has so many. Disadvantage save all on Manticore. Reva. Oh,
Oh.
that's
Oh.
a 0.
Wait, what? Why did I roll a 0?
No. You didn't roll anything. Lindell hypnotic patterned the Manticore.
And its movement. is
Okay,
now
the
0.
Manticore is. You guys are 200 feet in the air, so the Manticore takes 20 d6.
Yep,
for that?
and that's the max damage. That's the max all distance as well. 20
4,
d6.
5,
is
6,
the maximum.
7, 8, 9. Oh, I need to roll 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Roll. Okay, the Manticore takes 58 plus 9 is 67. The Manticore falls into the ground, taking 67 damage. He is no longer hypnotic pattern.
But he is prone.
You hypnotic pattern the Manticore, and it stops focusing. And it wait, what? Oh wait, no, it didn't fall out of the air. I'm sorry, no, because it doesn't incapacitate them like that. Put your effect back on them. I don't think it removes their movement. They're just.
It
sort of
removes their movement to 0.
Oh, does their movement become 0?
Yeah.
67.
Yeah,
damage.
that's why I did it.
67
Yeah.
damage. He's not hypnotic patterned anymore. Reva, you're up.
I
Alright.
will. Okay, no, never mind. I will move up, so I'm within 60 feet within like Baldric and Zeke and whatnot.
All right, you move over to stay close to the party.
If I
All
can,
right.
yeah. Stay
Okay. So, Sarge.
Sure.
Or which one was affected? Only one was affected by hypnotic pattern.
One of them is on the ground now.
The one that's on the ground.
He's
All right,
currently
He's 200 feet away
sma-
from you.
one manticore that is currently 200 feet from you.
Uh-huh. Okay,
The
I'm
other one
going,
is like 400 feet from you.
That's funny, yeah.
I'm going to fly in the range 300 feet within Manticore 1 and cast a spell that Riva has been wanting to get for a long time.
Okay.
She hates dragons, she hates things that can fly, Earthbind.
Oh, okay. You make answer. The creature rolled a natural 20, so it resists your attempts to cast your silly spells upon.
Okay.
What else would you
that's
like?
my turn. Well,
All right.
Redwing will harass the one that's still in the air, fly if it's possible.
No, it's not going to be able to get that close.
Yeah.
Say you're actually in its pocket while you guys are flying around traveling until you pull it out. Okay, the owls are with you all. Oh, Zeke's owl needs to make a death save.
Yep.
Roll the d20. Okay. Dahlia, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to. I don't know how much movement does the owl. Can it reach? Fucking.
Owls have
Zeke
up to
roll.
120 movement if they don't dash. If they have 120 movement if they dash. Otherwise, they can attempt to dodge.
All right. Can it reach Zeke?
You and Zeke are currently
Or like Zeke's owl?
40 feet away from each other, so yes.
Okay. I'm going to have it swoop down to Zeke's owl, and I'm going to bonus action 1 healing light into it.
Oh, okay. Roll a d6. All right. That owl is no longer unconscious. It and Zeke reestablish themselves together. We'll say that cost them
Actually-
half their movement for this round.
Actually, I'm going to put 2 in because I need it to not fall again.
Okay. All right. You still have your action.
Yes. How far are we from either Manticore? 120 feet?
I think they're probably. Well, they can move. So I think you're currently, we'll say 150 from them. No, they're like 120. I'll say you can out
Either?
to keep. No, only one. Manticore 2 is on the ground. It's smacked into the ground.
Okay.
Oh no.
Ah. All right.
Well, no, you
That's-
haven't used your
oh.
reaction if you want to help Dahlia.
Am I within range, though?
You intentionally tried to get close to Zeke and the crew, and that's
Cool.
where the
Yes.
blob of your party is. Dahlia, make another attack.
I wasn't sure if I was
Okay.
leaving her behind.
I try to keep the Air of the Mind a little bit fun. Also,
All right,
aerial
in
combat's
that-
already
so-
hard to keep it
Mhm.
together.
As a note, I have
Okay.
stolen 30 feet of that Manticore's movement. I pushed it back 20. And then stabbed 10.
Zeke, you managed to. You're pretty dexterous, and your owl is very smart. You two managed to grab back. You managed to hold on to the reins they have for you to help you hold on, and you snatched out to those, and you get back on the owl in the middle of the air. You felt your stomach start to drop out before you felt Dahlia's magic come on. What would you like to do?
Zeke will pat the owl and say, "Just try not to get hit," and is going to have the Manticore move 20 feet, so half of its movement towards the in the air Manticore. I'll take some
Okay.
shots at it. 1
That misses.
almost doesn't.
Ooh.
Here's the
Four
second
can hit
attack.
for Jazzy now. That's some bullshit. That certainly hits.
Gonna go ahead and use menacing attack.
Okay, go for it.
Just gotta click the right one. itself. Here is damage.
Jesus Christ. All right.
Here is the save.
The wills on these manticores.
Yeah, they will not.
Jesse's like, wait, what? Fuck that.
I'm good.
5 minutes.
But I don't have the dodge action.
You had a second attack, didn't you? Oh,
No,
you had 2 attacks.
I did too. Did I hit both? Did I do damage
I'll just
on
make sure I
one of
roll a
them?
disadvantage on your
Oh,
out.
wait, did I not roll damage?
No, you only hit once, I realized it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We were making a joke. Yeah, we're good. I'm trying to find the dodge action to put on my owl.
Oh, okay.
How hurt is I guess either one of the manticores?
So both of them have taken 67 and 68 damage. Manticore 2 is, I'll mark this, 400 feet on the ground. This one is vaguely 100-ish, 20-ish feet from the party.
Okay.
It's other people, it's a little bit different, but vaguely is 160, 20 feet away from the
Stars
party.
tried to make this easy, and then we sent one of them soaring to the ground.
He gave me an instrument that guaranteed it.
That's fun!
That's why when they
Wendell's
moved away,
got-
I was like, fuck.
Okay. I'll move 90 feet to the manticore.
Okay.
Or basically within 30 feet of the manticore. I will travel 90
All right, your owl will dash.
and I will cast Charm Monster.
Okay.
It's at disadvantage, or it has advantage because we started fight with it.
Haha! You are correct. Let me apply
Mark,
advantage all.
Oh, okay. He can just click disadvantage and it works.
No, it doesn't work for the players. It's super fucking annoying.
Oh, well, I was working for me.
Oh, interesting.
Okay. Now I can throw the save on it.
Yes.
Okay. Here we go.
Natural 16! The wills on these creatures!
Perfect. Okay. Awesome. Good. Nice. I will have the owl with the rest of the movement
No, it
move.
didn't. Never mind.
What?
You move. Where are you going to move? Back to the party or closer to the
Mo- mo-
creature?
No, move 30 feet back.
Okay.
The last 30 feet back.
Alright, you're back near the party. Well, within 60 feet of the party.
Yep.
Alright, Baldric Ramsey, you're up.
Looking like a mounted archer that he is. He shoots. He misses.
Baldric's trying to focus, but it's hard to shoot while you're on a moving owl and one of them's freaking out because one of them almost died again. Second attack. That hits though.
Finish him.
You tried.
Ah.
Oh
On
my
a
gosh!
normal
I just
Manticore it would have, but I bumped their health a little bit.
And I will fly an additional 40 feet away from it.
Okay.
So I'd be 160 feet away.
This Manticore is not happy about the way life is going for him. Oh, they got a huge range though. He's going to move. We'll say he'll swing at disadvantage because he's out of range at this point. Because he wants to run. So he will fire some warning shots at you all to make you go. Erevan tried to get close to him, so Erevan's going to get this one. Tiricator Owls. No, that's the wrong stat block. Manticore. Alright. Oh boy, what the fuck was that? Alright. Use the touchpad. Ooh, dropped an 11. So, that misses. Jazzy reconnected. Second attack! Oh, that hits. Oh, good call, Jazzy. Final attack! Maybe. Final attack! Oh, that just hits.
Rip.
Time for you to take another tumble, Erevan. Why? Different owl.
Different owl.
Yeah,
Erevan.
for now. But I have my reaction. Are they within range?
Erevan explicitly moved back. They are within range.
Right, we're spending another first level spell.
You don't. I guess technically you don't have to. I can transform and carry the owl.
You
I guess.
cannot transform as your reaction. You fall
reaction.
instantly.
And it's a big
Well,
ass owl.
how freaking are we close to the ground?
You fall
want-
500 feet instantly per round.
Just
500 feet in a single round, 6 seconds. Holy
This is
shit! Okay,
this is
yeah,
literally
I'll take the feather fall.
literally what just happened to the
As a
Manticore.
note- As a note, Featherfall doesn't restrict movement if they have their own. So I
It doesn't.
think. Okay, so I will also apply it to all of the other owls in range, just as a precaution.
Okay, you may.
All right, that's
As a reminder, because you guys learned a lot of your rules on these sort of things from Critical Role, during the final battle against Vecna, when Vecna smashed Meteor Swarm into
Oh.
his own tower, and Scanlan was knocked off of the field, Scanlan fell 500 feet immediately and Dimension Doored himself back, which is why Scanlan didn't die. Just as a reminder on how fall things work.
he had more than 500 feet to fall.
yeah, too fucking high up.
Sam was very good in that fight. Anyway, Manticore 2 is going to use half his movement to stand up, and then he's going to attempt to hide on the ground because he does not want to be involved anymore. Everyone knows where he is. He rolled a 10. Uriel is up. I don't know if Valk is still watching. Valk, do you have any commentary on what you'd like to do with Uriel?
Dang dong.
Valk's not here right now. He keeps dropping in and out.
I will just have him. I'll have him heal another one of the other owl, just to keep the owls from dying. We'll have him. Oh no, it's happening again.
Oh, Maro. Maro, say
It's
something.
okay,
Just speak occasionally. Just go, haha.
Okay. Oh, that's a good roll for Uriel. The other owl is back up, and Uriel will be like, get them away from us. The other owl has moved off. Oh, that owl is now... oh, Dahlia pushed him, so he was like 130 feet.
I pushed him 20 feet and then I drained 10 feet of his movement.
Okay, so he was 140 feet away, and then he moved, so he's now 230 feet from you all. Oh, no, 220, because... No, he didn't dash. He had 50 feet of movement. Fuck, he was one... Push. So he was at 120. Push takes him to 140. Had 40 movement, 180. All right, there we go.
He also. Well, he was pushed 20 and then he lost 10 on top of that.
Yeah, his movement speed was
Okay,
50, so
okay.
he moved 40.
Okay.
Okay, and then Uriel is going to do nothing. Lendl.
I will
Seems like
take
the
the
man.
dodge action and I will
Okay.
say, guys, we're done here. Let's go.
All right, Riva.
So the current state of affairs, they're running, right?
Yep.
Yes.
None of them. How far? Like, there's none that's really within good range, right?
No, 180 feet.
Valley's just gonna shout out, this is.
You could dash your owl and be within 60 feet of the one that's trying to run away.
Do we?
No, we're done.
Are
Okay.
manticores considered I guess they're sentient, so we don't eat them.
Dahlia, you're up.
We do not
Dahlia,
eat.
you're up if you want to do anything.
Well, I'm gonna shoot them.
All right, you move 60
Dahlia!
feet towards it.
Jesus Christ!
Shoot the Manticore that thinks it could run away after forcing her to use 2 fucking spell slots. Oh,
Can I cutting words at?
you should not have
What?
had disadvantage. Why did you have disadvantage?
I don't know. Maybe it was
Oh, you
toggled.
might have. Maybe you had a toggle. Go ahead and just re-roll. I'll consider that a drop.
Damn it.
Dahlia ignores you. Murders the Manticore. Miss. Second attack.
No.
Oh, that was such a slow turnover.
All right.
Your
I'm gonna
owl
attack.
can dodge.
Yeah, they'll dodge.
Your owl can dodge, or you can have a dash back towards the party.
They'll dash back toward the party.
Okay. Zeke. All right, Arifin.
Tomorrow.
Can
And
you guys hear me
Baldric.
now?
Yeah, we can hear you now. What you want to do, Arifin?
So is my owl back up, or is the owl kaput in the ground?
No, they got feather fall. So you're back
You're-
on your owl.
But is it heal? Because wasn't it? It is heal. Okay, that's what I was saying. Okay, okay. So then I'm following Sick, right? Because he's flying away.
No, you're back on your owl. So you got snatched
You're,
before you could
you're,
fall.
you're back to normal.
Okay, so but I am in the owl, right?
Yes.
You are
Okay.
inside of it.
You are inside the owl.
Squish,
Uh-huh.
squish.
The owl is you. You are one with the owl, Druid.
The
On the
Manticore that shot you is 180 feet away. It is running away at this point. The other Manticore is on the ground and trying to hide from you all now. Lendl has called out, "Fuck it, let's go." And it looks like most of your party, after Dahlia took some pot shots, is doing the same. What
Right,
would you
and
like to do?
I'm telling my owl to fly away as well.
All right, Baldric.
No, we're going.
I mean, you have like 60-foot range. You have like 60. You have 30-foot range. You can move up 30 feet real quick and take some pot shots.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, because I'm actually fairly close. Yeah, let's do that. Fuck it. I just made
Go
some
ahead,
arrows.
take some pot
Baldric!
shots.
Can I cutting words that one?
It's really windy. I can't hear
You
what you're
can
saying.
actually. Well, you should attack first. Oh wait. You missed.
we're
Fucking going!
What the fuck?
You miss.
The first one felt so good. I don't understand. And I return to my mates. Just wait until I find out,
This is
Lendl.
so funny. The bar's like, cut it out, you motherfuckers.
Just wait
The
until I find out.
Manticore. The Manticore continues to dash. He's moving into the distance. He's 280
What do you
feet
mean
away.
find out? I shouted at you.
You see the other Manticore on the ground also take off and is dashing away now.
Dashing through the snow.
The Manticore's
Unless you
run
guys
away.
intend to pursue them, I'm gonna end the initiative.
We're
No.
good.
I will cast Hypnotic Pattern on anyone who tries to pursue these Manticores.
It hurts
Oh, boy.
Zeke's soul.
We're gonna
Tearing
get.
his family apart.
We're gonna have a sit down of impulse control and when to leave it.
We have never done that. Literally never.
Exactly. And how many issues have we come up across where it's fucked us over?
Not
We
many.
No.
left all the treasure behind. We have perfect impulse control.
They say as they are starting to fly away.
If
slowly.
anything, we have too much control.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Everyone should have dashed so that it would have been equal chances to get hit.
I mean, sure.
Just pat my owl. I've got you, buddy. Still don't know your name, but it's all good.
Like, I have comprehend languages. Dahlia has comprehend languages. Riva has comprehension. We probably
Mhm.
could have gotten your owl's
I
name.
saw him cutting words that he's not getting shit from me.
No one's ever told me what their names are.
Sarge hasn't given us our.
I figured.
What am I doing?
Oh, we were making a
The
joke
names
about
of the
owls'
owls.
names. We all refer to our owls as with their proper names, even though we don't know them as players.
Oh, yes, that's fine. I'll roll up some fantasy names.
Because I want the best
if you really
bond
want
with
them.
my owl. Treat them with kindness, careness, always call them their name.
All right. That was your only encounter. This happened in the afternoon.
We continue
Yeah.
our retreat from the Thorn Waste into the Elservale
Yeah.
proper.
By the end of the day, right as about dusk is starting, you can see the beginning of dusk happening as you can see the sun setting to the west over the very, very distant horizon where the Wormsmoke Mountains are. Oh, not those. Oh, those are the Wyvern Mountains. No, those are the Wormsmokes. Yes. You... Wait, where's my map? Yep, it was the Wormsmokes. Haha. So, you managed to land back in Brindle. We will presume that you would have made contact ahead of time to let people know you were coming back. You land in the field near Brindle Keep. The grooms who had spent some time with the owls last time waved them in. The owls seem comfortable with them enough at this point. You can say goodbye to your owls for now and tell them whatever you have planned for the next couple of days, because you guys are going to be moving into basically prep for the Battle of Brindle. You guys will get a full week of downtime if there's anything you want to accomplish. But as you're coming in, you'll see Jarmath is there. He looks fairly worn at this point. And as you were landing in over Brindle, you noticed that there were a lot less people when you landed.
A lot of boarded up homes near the walls and whatnot.
Yes. You land, and Jarmath looks a bit tired, but he tries to flash a smile for you all. Everyone from inside is worried about him. And he goes, I'm glad you all are back. I take it that means your mission was hopefully a success?
Yes.
That is to be seen.
Well, yeah.
The
But
Lich is
the
no
phylactery
longer...
was returned,
Go on.
and the Lich seems uninterested in pursuing us further.
How can you be sure?
We cannot.
We don't.
He didn't seem like he was lying.
That's what
He's
Zeke
completely uninterested.
But
He did attack the hobgoblin, so that's a good sign.
Yeah, so we relay that we eliminated the hobgoblins that were entrenched with him, and he was uninterested in us as corpses the moment that he had his phylactery.
This is
Mara.
extremely good. This
Say
is
hi,
extremely good
Mara.
news.
Fucking shit.
Say haha.
This is extremely good news. That is better than what we've had. We will be meeting within a couple of days to plan our defense of Brindle. I'd like you all to be present at that meeting in about 2 days. You'll be able to meet another one of the nobles of our city at that point. In the meantime, I think you all should take some time to prepare and enjoy what little of the city you can. I've made a hard call, and I have ordered all non-combatants to evacuate to Denovar. I've spoken with the leadership of the council there. They have agreed to temporarily house our people for the remainder of this war.
well, hopefully that's enough.
Prudent
You are
move.
Riva, correct? He turned Riva Linksilda.
Yes.
Your people refused to leave, so I'd like you to go see what their intentions are. They said they would not leave or do anything until they spoke to you.
She nods and she She nods and she's like, "If I may," she leaves.
You may. Thank you all for your assistance.
Lord Jarmath. Lord Jarmath.
Yes, Master Ramsey.
Any word from the Tirikator?
They are actually here now. It looks like they got back here with everyone intact. They have a couple of more people on the way. They say they're working on some sort of contraption, but they have other folk on the way. Their leader, Celeria Starsinger, is here.
Good.
Did the Twice Ducks make it, or are they still out there?
Yeah.
There is a giant here. His name is Workelnaw.
Yep.
You know him.
He says his people are along. He says his people are on the way. They sent him ahead as a guide to help prepare the way. Is what it's very difficult to understand giants sometimes. No offense, Master Ramsey. He says in giant tea.
Oh, none taken.
You're in
He is
giant.
Winter's Bane. He didn't negotiate.
No,
with
no,
Frost
no,
Giants
no.
like
I'm
10
saying
years
to
ago.
Baldric. Does Baldric just, without thinking, responded?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Side conversation in giant. It's great.
I can understand it presently.
Me
Yeah,
too.
you did.
Okay.
You said it.
Okay. You're Erevan, yes? I don't think I've met you properly before.
Indeed, I am.
He approaches you and offers out a hand to shake your hand.
I will shake the hand back.
Delon informed me that you'd be helping us. He said you were very talented. Thank you for coming to our assistance.
My pleasure.
Delon is the Emerald Enclave leader here. He is a half-elf ranger.
I have.
You'd be familiar with him.
Yeah, I have met him before.
He goes, well, Master Copperkettle,
Yep.
the halflings have refused to leave as well. They say this is where they live. They intend to fight.
Good boys.
So,
I was about to ask for that.
If you'd like to help coordinate with them, I would appreciate any assistance you would offer to the cause.
Sure thing. I'll probably pop him on Thar and see what he can do as well.
Yes, Vindicator Froome is in the town square at this time, training the rest of the militias and preparing the way.
Thank you very much.
All right. If there's anything else you all need, I am at your disposal. Or you can ask my staff.
Quick question. Lady Veronica, have any success or failure with your unwanted guests?
I have actually not seen Lady Veronica in the last 2 days, but she did say they would be on mission. So I should hear from them fairly soon. I actually have to read the next part of this to figure out exactly what I'm handling with that particular bit.
Okay.
But Veronica's alive. She's
Hey,
just
I appreciate that.
undercover. She is undercover. She's not dead.
Appreciate
Because they're with Valorian right now. So Valorian is executing an undercover op right now.
Cool.
Oh
Lady
shit.
Veronica's
That's
the
awesome.
muscle, and then the magic is Valoria and Guy, and Terminus is probably. Oh god, that's a team.
When I last spoke to them, Valorian was pursuing an effective lead, and she explicitly requested Veronica. She outfitted her in some sort of strange breastplate, so I'm not sure what she had planned for that.
Ooh.
Stealthy breastplate.
Mhm.
It's got a flat dex. It's just not disadvantaged. It's better. It's better than nothing, though.
She's tired of Veronica fucking up her stealth rolls, so she put her in a breastplate.
Yeah, so she's got a 16 with her shield and breastplate. Oof. That's fun. Zeke will grimace at the thought of Veronica in a breastplate instead of the armor that Riva made for her.
If it makes you feel better, Master Grit. Well, he wouldn't call you sir. What is your title now?
It would be a
Lord.
sir. No. Still
Yeah,
just a knight. Blade.
Oh, yeah. If it makes you feel better, Sir Grit. Lady Veronica made a similar face when approached.
Glad I've gotten to know her.
Yes, very well. You all have done fantastic work. This is probably the last quiet time we'll experience before the battle. The folks from Jarlin's Ferry are here as well. They thank you for your assistance. Captain Anita Serrana's quite tough. She would have served well as a lion if she had been born here. We have already put her folks into their own regiment. We will see how they perform in the coming days.
Thank you for the updates. Zeke pulls the shield off his shoulder and he's like, I didn't ask before, but I found this shield in the field. It bears your lion's crest. Is it all right for me to continue to wear it while I'm in Elservale?
I think Kristoff would be okay with that. So yes.
Thank you.
You see a very sad look pass across his face. He seems to take every loss a bit hard.
Got it. Anything of the silver axes? They've
Yes,
been traveling for
their
like 6
cleric
days.
from the Hammerfist Holds did send to us and inform us that the silver axes are on the way. They should be here within the next 3 to 5 days, barring any difficulties with the weather.
Cool. That's all for me.
All right. This is actually pretty early in terms of the session time for us, so you guys can basically just sketch out kind of anything you want to do during your downtime. You guys have about a week if there's anything you want to take care of
A 10
prior
day?
to the Battle of Brindle.
Is it
Cool.
7 days or 10 days?
I will say you can successfully accomplish a week of downtime, regardless of the number of days it's actually going to be,
Cool.
because I haven't finished the calculations.
Okay, cool. Cool.
I'd like to note, Sarge, that I took Elegant Maneuver instead of Archery. Let's level up. Fighting style. Page it per level up.
Which one is Elegant Maneuver?
It is the fighting style that gives you a d6, and you get to pick from Battlemaster Maneuvers. Instead of Archery, Dueling, Defense, it's out of the new. Fine with you.
Sure.
This gives me.
Yeah, sure.
It's a weaker version of the maneuver feat. Martial
I'm
adder.
aware. Yeah, sure. For now, I'll say sure. Don't know that that's the best one for you, but I guess it gets you an additional maneuver on the field, an
Yeah.
additional die.
Yeah.
So yeah, sure. Why not? All right. So if you want to drop off now, if you have other things to do, you may. Otherwise, if there's anything you kind of want to do with your downtime, we can run any of that if you like. But you guys have about additionally, I realize I disconnected there. Additionally, you all are awarded 100 platinum apiece from the collective factions for accomplishing your mission.
Damn.
A
Okay.
piece.
Put that in your personal sheet. I don't want any of it.
Oh, boy.
You said how much?
100 platinum?
Your platinum.
100. I thought you might have said that.
Holy
I was
shit.
sort of cut out.
Sarge, I forget. Riva and I, are we now rank 2 for Order of Gauntlet? The Marchions?
Yes,
Or
you
is-
are our Marchions now.
Okay.
What?
So we have 3 renown if we're using that system.
Yeah, if we're tracking your renown in terms of overall activity you've done for the factions, you both are like 4 or 5 right now.
Wow.
I'll round up.
Oh,
I think
so
Zeke's at about 6. Lyndall's at 10 because I gave him
damn.
some built-in renown because
So-
he came
Right.
into level 4.
So some fun stuff, Swift. The Link Sildor, the Dragonborn, are, I think the last place they were in residence near the Halflings. So if Lyndall goes
Yeah.
to check on them,
Yes, the halflings have been
Nice.
taking
Makes sense.
care
Very
of them.
hospitable.
Yeah, eerily so, because the Dragonborn have no idea how to take.
I love it.
Yeah,
Right.
if possible, Baldric would like to. It doesn't have to be anything RP heavy, but just get an update on what the Tirigator are up to and how the camp player are doing.
Yeah, I mean, you'll meet the people who came in. You'll be able to meet up with oh God, what's his name?
Ilion.
Yes, Kiliar Arrowswift. Kiliar is here first. You'll find him pretty
Okay.
quickly. He'll be happy to see you. There's quite a few Goliaths who came along as part of the escort because they're pretty tough. But he'll tell you if you're looking for him that Ilion is not down yet. Ilion is working on some sort of contraption related to that thing Zeke handed him.
Wait, Zeke, what did you? What was this? I forget.
The feather token.
The token. The
Yes.
token.
Oh no, the B-17 Flying Fortress is happening.
Kiliar's not entirely sure what's involved, but Ilion said he wanted to work on that before he flew down with some people.
Oh my god.
So
Amazing.
That was the rock
Five-
feather, right?
Yeah.
the rock,
Yeah.
the rock out of the token, but it has no attack.
Yep. Yeah, it
So-
does. It's got multi-attack. It's got ×8.
I thought it doesn't attack. The one from the token doesn't.
It
No, but the
easily
people
can
on it
have
do.
4 people on,
Oh.
on its back.
Oh man! So 5
It's
days of Reba's
literally a black
downtime
hole.
is gonna be making the last touches on his Garda to finally unlock it. 'Cause you said
Okay, go ahead and make an Arcana check at advantage.
you Arcana check.
Boy.
I'm pacing around my house right now as we're doing this. So I had to run back to my room. Like I am walking all the way. Okay, Arcana check at advantage. Skills.
You will be successful. You
Woo!
will have to sort out your own attunement issues, but Isgarda is now a Dragonborn weapon.
Nice.
It is a +1 Dragonborn weapon, as a note. It is not +2 or 3 yet.
Okay.
But you do finally have access to the spellcasting levels you need to accomplish.
Oh, to accomplish to make that magical effect go through.
Did you participate in all of the... You need to be able to cast magic weapon yourself. I think you need to use some charisma or bring someone with charisma. You are going to have to request a copy of magic weapon from Immerstil the Red.
So I would know this from like the people who are teaching me these things, and then I would have to go get that spell. Okay. So bring Lindell.
You know how to do it. You have the knowledge, but you need access to that
Mhm.
spell. You have the slot levels for it, and you can prepare it now yourself. But you need that wizard to convince.
You're cutting out, Sarge. You need the wizard to convince me to.
You need to convince the wizard to give you the spell.
Oh, so I can put it in my book. Okay.
I got spells you can have.
So, what would you like to do?
Yeah, let's bring Lindell. He's the. All right. Well.
Let's do it.
Yeah, Lindell. Or-
All right.
We'll
They are
stand
going to
outside
see
and
Immersed
before
in the
we
Red
go
if you want to go with them,
inside.
Dahlia. I know you're fond of
Yeah.
a Landry.
Oh yeah, bring the magic charisma people. I'm like the not magic person.
Dahlia would definitely go.
Yes.
Sorry, I was muted. Yes.
Okay.
Project is
enter
nearly
and-
complete.
Before we go,
Landrace. Okay.
I would huddle round and I would say, "Got this, okay? Like, we're fine. All charisma. We just need to get a spell. Easy peasy." I would give bardic inspiration to those two.
Okay. So we go in.
Yep, come in.
Okay. We see the Sphinx lady. Well, Reba doesn't know she's a Sphinx.
I'm not telling you.
Okay.
I'm not telling you.
Hello, Elandri.
She smiles widely as you enter. Welcome back to Red Magic and Sundries. How can I be of assistance today?
Yes, I'm looking to procure a scroll of magic weapon.
Interesting. You seem the martial type. Are you capable of spellcasting yourself, or are you hoping for this for a colleague of yours?
I am capable of spellcasting. I am an Eldritch Knight. And I have devoted time to studying practices of the arc.
Oh, most impressive. I am not capable of teaching you that myself. You will need to speak with Immerstal himself.
May we speak with him?
You must answer a few questions first.
She looks back at Lyndall and Dahlia.
They're just simple questions.
Jellia just winks.
Your first question is...
Sorry, just coming up with shit. Oh, no.
He's like, how many riddles do I have on hand? Roll the
I have
dice.
quite a
Which
few.
one do they get?
Feed me, and I will live. Give me drink, I will die. What am I?
So we turn around, we huddle.
You can huddle, you can discuss.
So, like, I'm not good at riddles. What do you feed that lives? What do you give drink and it dies? A flame?
I mean, I'm really good at killing plants with water.
Yeah, true.
I've never seen your plants at the tower, so I'll believe you.
But you feed a flame, right? Like, people were talking about stoking flames.
Somewhere in Phandalin, Duckish Cook is shaking her head disapprovingly.
I agree. It's probably
A flame makes sense.
It might
fire,
make
but-
sense, but is it right because it's a word puzzle?
I mean, I'm gonna.
There
be
are a few
honest.
things that could fit this riddle, but is the flame the right one?
You feed a fire.
Yes.
So, like that's the turn of phrase we're using. So I would say yeah.
Okay, we'll go with that. If
A
not, we
fire.
can come back tomorrow.
Present it, Reba.
She turns around. She says, "A fire, you. But if you give it drink, it dies."
Correct.
I try and jump and high five Reva.
She kind of just holds her hand up because she knows. Oh, actually, no. Linda can make it. She holds it up high because she knows she can reach with the yeeting boots.
Mm-hmm. 6 feet.
The yeeting boots.
Question number 2.
I don't want to break you guys.
What clangs and clangs without speaking?
What belongs to
Arrow
you?
fire.
What belongs to you, but other people use it more than you do?
Oh, that's easy.
Huddle.
Arabian's not there, but Arabian knows the answer.
Yeah.
What belongs to me, but other people use it more than I.
Lots.
Time, patience, probably your name.
That's it. The name.
Are you sure? Do you discuss
Hell,
more?
yeah.
Just in case. Oh,
My only other
Okay.
idea would be your appearance, but no. As we are well aware, with
Oh,
Lyndall's
That's
proclivities,
fucked
his
up.
Wow.
yes.
Wow, sorry you had to make us say.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
All right.
What about my luck?
Well, It's
That's
just you.
too
I think she
specific.
meant it in general.
Oh,
Yeah,
is that too
let's go with
specific?
your name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, okay. We turn
Hey,
around.
Drake. What is your name?
What is this, Jeopardy?
Yes.
Very good. You all have successfully answered 5 questions in my shop. I have not been able to enjoy myself this much in quite a bit of time. I will have to provide something of interest for you all before you
You are
leave.
actually our first stop since we got here because we love it so much.
Make a persuasion
Yep.
check. She seems to preen a little bit at that. Oh no, plus 13! And you see her grab a familiar chord, and she rings it. Immersta will be down short. After a few minutes, you see the wizard in the familiar black and green robes.
Hello,
Come down.
Mercel.
Oh, you all are back. I appreciate you not disturbing me while you were out. Judging by the looks on your faces and the lack of strange visions, I presume you all were very successful in your mission. Good work. What do you want?
I would like to procure a scroll of magic.
How do you intend to use magic weapon?
I am working on honing my craft as an Eldritch Knight and establishing myself great arcane smith. One of the spells I lack
I see.
is arcane.
Riva, what are you going to do with it?
I'm going to transform this glaive into a dragonborn glaive.
A dragonborn glaive. How would that work? He seems genuinely interested now. You see the lack of the constant frown you've seen on his face lifts.
Well, it requires the remains of some dragons, but however, the weapon can only be attuned by my people. But the spell that is required in the intricate designs bears some resemblance to magic weapon.
You say it can only be attuned to by your people.
Yes.
How many dragonborn are in the ranks of the horde?
In the whole. She turns to Lyndall and I don't know. They were very selective about who's in
We only know of one Dragonborn paladin that has hung around briefly and disappeared, and we haven't really heard much of him. And then the other leader is a half dragon, half hobgoblin.
However,
Those don't count. He scoffs.
however,
So
if it may bring some relief, this is a practice that is slowly being reemerged and guarded by the Lingshildor people living within Brindle right now. I do not believe they would have shared this knowledge with the Horde.
Your people have been very loud since they got here, but they have not caused a scene otherwise. He turns to Elandri. How many questions? She says, another 2? You're an Eldritch Knight, yes?
Yes, I am.
Are you bonded to that glaive?
I am.
Come with me.
Is it just Riva and our Dahlia still left?
Yeah, I mean, we'll hang out here with the Landry.
yeah. If you don't need us, we'll just stay here with Landry and just have a little chat.
I don't know if I was able to come up with any riddles to offer her in
Okay.
downtime we've been prior, but we'll just hang out.
There's that stupid joke that I gave Morrow.
He will take you up to the 2nd level. It appears to be some sort of kind of like a study for him. It seems that he maybe receives guests here when you come through. It's very clean. The aesthetic in here is pretty austere, I would say. You're fairly impressed when you come through. Like, your sister is kind of a disaster wizard. She's not that good at keeping her workspace pretty clean. So you're surprised at that here. He comes back. He says, "Please wait here. My servant will bring you some tea shortly."
Riva removes her helmet, puts it in her arms.
Okay. Very strangely, you'll see a door open. You won't see anyone walk through, but you'll see a small pot of tea come floating in as if someone were carrying it.
Hmm.
Some tea is set before you.
Riva will wait until he arrives before she has a drink.
It takes him about 10 minutes, but he returns. He's brushing himself off. And you see him holding a spell book before him. And he sets some materials down for you. You can reimburse Alandri when you go downstairs. You have 4 hours. Let's see how effective you are. He
Oh, to
opens up
copy.
his spell. He opens up his spell book. He doesn't. You don't see him look and flip through it. He flips directly to magic weapon, and then he says, "Do not turn the page."
She will comply.
Okay.
This group is too goody two shoes. I like it.
If
though.
she turns the page and gets caught, she gets kicked out with nothing.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
You do get kicked out with that. Wizard told you.
Riva moves the inkwell.
You
to
don't
the
know
left
what'll
side.
happen if you flip that page.
Well, yeah, to be fair,
It could be a freaking like hybrid spellbook mimic. You don't know.
getting
It
kicked out
also
is
could be
the
warded
best-
by magic. Could be warded by magic circle or something like that.
Yeah. Riva just moves the inkwell
Or
to the
glyph of
left
warding.
corner instead, just so she can dip the ink easier
Okay.
and not drip it onto the page.
It'll take you about 4 hours, but you will acquire magic weapon.
Yeah, this requires a lot of concentration, so Riva will not talk to him.
Well, he'll
Trans-
hang out nearby and just watch you. He'll talk to you briefly if you ask him questions during it. But he's a bit terse.
You know what? She'll show him her spellbook and like how she's worked on things.
He will read over your spell book. He will compliment your script. See. It seems you have a fairly decent understanding of evocation and abjurations, at least. I suppose that helps in your line of work.
Yes, and your line of work definitely helps.
Well, we'll see if you practice divination in the future. It is tiresome, to put it mildly.
How so?
It is not pleasant to receive omens for the future all the time, because it seems the future is always worried about destruction.
Entropy?
I suppose. That may be a good term to describe the feelings that I may be attached to. I'm not sure if that is my own worries that guide the visions, or if the visions guide my worries. It is quite the conundrum.
One could say that's how I feel. My people, the Link Shildor.
How so?
Well, entropy. I want to set them on the correct path. Give them a chance. But every day brings a new worry, a new concern.
And what would you presume is the correct path?
Well, unlike you, I haven't received messages on what is and what isn't correct. But I believe that their own ability to choose is good enough right now. And so far, they've chosen to stay here.
Well, I'm sure Tredora would appreciate that reasoning. She likes to tell people that only the living can make choices, as she destroys undead. She and the followers of Kelemvor are often competing for converts around here. It's very intense watching them.
Riva kind of grimaces a little bit as she's still copying with the whole idea belief, like, or she's not has a problem with religion, but you know, she's
He will chide you. My visions don't tell me what's wrong and right. I just get visions of things to come.
Do you get any good sleep?
Sometimes. Very rarely. Not lately, though.
Well,
Kurt didn't trust in my visions. I warned him that something was going on with the hobgoblins almost 2 years ago when I started receiving visions.
are you worried it becomes some sort of self-determining foreshadowing?
Absolutely. It's very inconsistent. But you will spend some time bonding with Immersed to the Red, and you can add the spell Magic Weapon to your list, and you will be able to complete your Dragonborn weapon.
Awesome.
You will have to figure out how you want to handle your attunement. I think you're going to probably have to drop your...
I'm sorry, you dropped two.
No, you're probably going to have to drop whatever
Drop
it's
the
called.
spider
The Ruby of the
staff.
War Mage. You may have to drop either the Ruby of the War Mage or the Spider Staff.
Yeah, just
Did you have what? The Ruby of the War Mage, the Spider Staff, and what else?
And the Ring of Evasion.
Oh, you have some choices to make, Reva.
I do. I do.
You could take some time to think about that during the break. Erevan, we haven't focused on you for a bit. This is your first time really having downtime in Brindle. Is there something you'd like to do while you're here?
Well, I was thinking of doing two things.
Yeah, sure.
One, I would like. So I have wood carving tools.
You do?
Ooh,
I
nice.
do. It's from the Outlander, the kit that you can pick up a tool or
Mhm.
whatever. I pick wood carvers.
Okay.
So I would like to, and I don't know if Brenda will have it, but I basically want to do is I want to build. Looking at the picture of this staff of the thunderstorm or whatever the heck it's called.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Let me force share the map of Brindle to you again.
Wow.
Perfect. So what I would like to do is based on the picture that you posted on Discord, it looks like half of it has a handle, but half of it is this, steel wood thing that you were talking about.
Oh, yeah, you're talking about the staff.
Ironwood or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah, the staff of storm clouds. So
Yes.
what I like to do is I want to get a piece of wood that I can basically cover over it, like almost like kind of like a sheet that I want to put over the.
Okay. Yes. Go ahead and make a. I'll let you go ahead and make a survival check with advantage. And I'll let you work on it. You do have survival proficiency, right?
I do.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll
And
let
I
you make a survival
just-
check with advantage. Okay. We'll say you spend some time working on that, but it's not that complicated for you. You get something akin to that going, so you can protect the staff part of it a bit more.
Well, it's not so much that I want to protect it. I want to make so I don't want to see the inside. I want to make so this cover will become part of the weapon. So I don't want to just something that I'm gonna unsheath, but I want to be so basically I want to between using wood carving tools and I want to use also druid craft to kind of mold the wood over it, and then I want to actually carve it and put. I want to make like.
If you want to massively change the aesthetics of it to basically put it on a new piece of wood, you're going to need to link
Ooh.
up with somebody with Arcana who is much higher level, a little bit higher level to do that, because you're talking about basically transferring the enchantment on the weapon to a new piece of wood.
Okay. Would I know someone in Brindle that could potentially do something like that?
Mm,
Because if not, then if I knew that this was gonna be that complicated, then
I think you're gonna have to go back home to deal with that. I think you're gonna have to talk to the people that you know back home. That's something you can do after the adventure.
Okay.
Because the wood it's made out of is very special. So that's part
Okay.
of why it's shaped the way it is.
Got it. Okay. All right. So then, no worries. Scratch that. The only other thing that I was thinking of to do is to head to the library. It's not a library, but
Tables.
the place
Library?
that Lindo went when he was doing
Okay, so he
freaking
spent some
space.
time at it is Brindle Academy. That's location 11.
Oh, library.
Yeah.
I
You'll
thought you
meet
said
Deminda Randiar there. She's a very serious woman.
Okay, and I will ask if they have any book or any information with a dragon.
I mean, we have some
Specific,
information on dragons. What might you be looking for?
specifically, I'm looking information on silver dragon.
I see. But if you'd like to spend some time at the library, that will be 1 gold to use our facilities.
Okay, I will pay for enough gold to persuade me on as much information as I can gather on any information that they have about silver dragons, sightings, anything and everything that they could possibly have about silver dragons. I will pay whatever is necessary to read any and all information that they might have. Like to the point of within the week, to the point of obsession on where he's just concentrated on learning as much as he can from whatever information they might have there.
Go ahead and make. If you can mark down up to 600 gold. Each 100 gold will add 1 to your check, and then you can make a nature check.
Okay, so 600 gold per check. Is that what you're saying?
No, 100 gold. So it's a single check. For each 100 gold you spend, each 100 gold will allow you to add 1 to your result before you. So you have to pay
I see
before
what
you
you're
roll.
saying.
You can pay up to 600 to get up to +6 on your nature check.
Got it. Okay. Hold on. Go D&D Beyond, equipment, gold. So that's 10 platinum is 100 gold, right?
Yes.
Okay. I will pay full 600 gold.
You put 60 platinum down. She goes, "Well, right
Yeah.
this way. Lydia, assist the show.
Hey, big spender.
You have an aid at your disposal the entire time you're working on this. We'll say this because I want to give you some time in case you decide to act on the information I get. I'll say you managed to accomplish this in a day or 2.
Okay.
Go ahead and make a nature check. Add 6.
Nature check at 6. Oh, good. So 20.
Is your nature flat?
Nature is +6.
Your
I did
nature
it
is
at
naturally
+6.
+6?
Yes, my
Okay,
nature
so your
is
nature
natural
check is
+6.
31.
31.
Yes.
Jesus
Total 31.
Christ. I will send
Basically
you
the highest
some
he could get. Nearly.
I will send you some information after the session.
Okay.
If you want to do a side mission, there are going to be a bunch of people who are in the party at the rally. I might, if I am amused enough, I might run a small 1-hour session for you guys because there's some information you may want to act on. So,
Okay.
Aravindalia and you, Reva's going to be busy. I'll let you pull out. What's your little goofy boy in the head? What's his name? Banger.
Yep.
I'll let the three of them.
Goofy
go
boy
on.
in the hat. Holy crap.
Damn straight. Thank you, Sarge.
I'll let you guys go on a potential side mission if you want to act on this information. But I'll give it to you, and then we'll figure out what you want to do with it.
Okay, cool.
But basically, anything you could possibly Google about silver dragons and Forgotten Realms, you have access to now.
Go do your own research now. Anything you
If
find,
there's-
is none.
You can even look at their stat block. You've rolled well enough.
Yeah, you have
Okay.
you,
Do
you have
whatever
the
you want.
frequently asked questions.
Make sure you look at 5th edition only.
Yeah, so you
Correct.
can look at the monster manual. There's a
Roll
couple of videos I'd recommend for you.
Roll20.net or has a pretty good stat block system set up for monsters and stuff.
So you can look at RuneSmith's video on dragons. You could probably look at what's that guy's name who does the things they don't tell you about stuff. Anything about a silver dragon, you basically know now.
Okay.
And I'll give you some specific information. I will say you will find a rumor that the silver dragon you may be looking for was last seen battling some creatures in the mountains to the northeast
Okay.
and hasn't been seen about a decade.
Okay. Good to know.
Can
All right.
I ask Alandri a question?
Absolutely.
I'll just walk up to the counter and try and peek my head over and go, "What is brown and sticky?"
So many things.
But what
You see
thing
her
is
face.
specifically brown and sticky?
Brown and her face makes disgusted face at first because she's worried that you're using something a little bit gross with her.
It's not poo. No, it's the. Here's a clue. It's in the question. Wow, that was the reader. She's gonna get it now. Fuck.
Sorry, just confused.
They don't like changing. It's a stick.
Oh, it's
Bro.
hot.
Yeah, I got that.
You see her frown in disappointment.
I said I wasn't good at riddles. I just thought you might like that one. I tried my best on Andrew.
I'm waiting for her to be like, "You're knocked down to level 4 again."
-1 question.
I appreciate the
I'll
joke.
come up for a better
Randall.
one next
That was
time.
fun.
With just one answer.
I appreciate it.
I probably wouldn't wait the 4 hours or whatever it takes for Reva to do. I'd probably just send her a message and be like, "Hey, we're popping out. You know, Immerso hasn't come down
You can
covered in
respond to
more
that
red."
message if you want.
Okay, thank you.
Have fun.
All right.
I also have a
Dahlia.
question for Landry. I want to know if she has any preferred accessories like scarves or hats. I know it's cold up here.
Oh, I do love a good shawl every now and then. Yeah.
Good to know.
Alandri, do you have a second name?
Names have power.
Oh. I wink. I like you, and then I walk out. She works with a wizard. She knows her stuff. I bet Alandri's not even a real name.
Make an insight check.
I'm not going to be able to read her. She's just like Bay.
It is a name that she does go by.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Cool.
As a note, I'm gonna spend my downtime working on tool proficiency for Weaver's tools.
Okay. I'll say preemptively you've put 2 weeks of time into.
Oh, okay.
And so you need to another.
Two,
That's
so that
10
puts me at
minus
3.
4. 3 more.
Okay.
Oh, you say you'll find a bunch of weavers who have stuck behind. The weavers you're working with, so you're not just sitting around casually. The weavers that you meet up with is a team of women and a couple of guys who are working extensively to enhance the padding of some of the armor that people
Yeah,
have been recycling in preparations
I
for the
figured
battle.
I figured that kind of thing would be happening here, especially and with any kind of clothing they'd have to be wearing or
So
all
you're going to
that
spend
kind
a
of
great deal
stuff.
of time working on additional padding and to go underneath a lot of the armor. All of them
Okay.
are working strenuously on this. This is not a pleasant sewing circle that you join. They're generally pretty.
We're at
They're
war.
not unfriendly people, but you're dealing with people who are very focused on their tasks right now.
Yeah, we're at war.
All right. Mark off 25 gold. You get that done.
Yes.
Okay, so Aravin's possibly going on a side mission. Dahlia's working on Weaver's. Reva's working on her glaive.
Oh, how much did it cost me to get the spell, by the way?
Because your party has successfully answered all the questions, he's going to comp the gold on.
No,
He's
And
gonna
you're working. Because you're working on something that can't fall into enemy hands, he'll let you learn the spell.
Oh, damn.
I was going to say I would.
Oh yeah,
offer-
you weren't really here for a lot of that. He's not that big on his
No.
items that he works on falling into the hands of the enemy. You presume there may be some trauma.
We have to be on the lookout for something maybe he lost. Maybe during her
He's-
session she would...
Third, where are his friends?
I'm sorry, you're cutting out, Sarge. Maybe you can switch back to the other connection.
I am on that one. It just
Oh.
happens. He is a high-level wizard, but he does not have high-level colleagues around him.
Mm.
so sad.
Oh.
D&D.
I think D&D Beyond just crashed.
That's fine. So you learned magic weapon. We'll say that was the gift Landry gave you all for answering questions instead of another fucking item that I have to do.
Yeah, no, that's great.
I was going to say I would have offered if he wanted any spells that I might to like trade, but I don't know if I do know any spells that he
I
wouldn't
don't
know.
think you can trade spells with him.
You can make a scroll.
Yeah,
Oh,
It's
he's
the
not going to
Arcana.
take your time up on that. Not before preparations are done. If you're interested in doing that, and he might be interested in learning something from a bard, he'll do that with you after.
Yeah. because he can only use wizard ones, but I know some wizard spells as well. So if he doesn't
Well-
have one in his book, and I
He
have to have
appreciates your
one,
offer.
but I don't think
He
I do.
appreciates your offer, but he will take you up on that. Let's see.
Anytime.
There's a whole spy thing I have to deal with later on. Okay. I'll do your meetings with people when we get back and all of that stuff, because that'll be pre-battle.
Yeah, that's mostly battle prep of digging trenches, all that kind of shit. Battle plans,
As a note, Baldur's going to be spending his downtime.
pit fighting.
No, I'm not going to beat the shit out of people before the battle starts.
It's sparring.
Yeah, tell that to the last guy that I knocked out.
Ooh.
Dedicating his time to religious service at the Cathedral of the Light.
Hey. I
Okay.
do mine at Yondala.
Tredora Goldemer, I'll be happy to accept you for this. I don't know if there's a check related.
I don't think so. Oh no, there is
Go on the
actually.
check.
There is. Intelligence, religion, or charisma persuasion check. 1 through 10, no effect. 11 through 20, you earn 1 favor. 21 plus, you earn 2 favors.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, I was
and
wondering if we could
roll whichever
flavor that
check you'd
as
like to.
like concordance or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I have one favor from what's up? Gary L.
Gandala. Oh yeah, from Tamara. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, because you worked with Sister Gero, yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. So same sort of thing.
Oh.
That
what are
wasn't
you
that wasn't
working on,
them. That was
Zeke?
me. I'm just rolling.
Baldric, you may go ahead and roll.
Come on,
All right.
come on, Baldric.
The best I have for this is persuasion. Or wait, was it persuasion? I said. Yeah,
Yes.
persuasion flat.
Or religion.
Yeah, religion's a -1. So, or should I have faith? Should I have faith in the religion?
Do you want to have faith?
It depends on how you want to go about it. Your intelligence religion is like working with
Is like praying
some
and
of
shit,
maybe the
whereas your
bookkeeping and just straight up prayers with people. Persuasion would be more like ministering directly to people.
Okay, I'll go with persuasion then. Oh, acha. No.
Ah!
She
All right.
appreciates the work you put in.
I'm sure
But
she
you're dealing
does.
with a lot of different things going on. You're not that familiar with the people of Brindle.
And
You've
in
got
my
enough stuff.
long rests throughout the week, I will work on making more arrows, even though I'm sure there's plenty around, but can't hurt to have more.
I'll say you can probably help out with people working on that because
Okay.
most of the material that they have is being
Did
you
managed
delegate it?
by the military right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you want to roll the 100% die for the complications? Yep.
What's that?
Because there might be a
That's true.
spy. There's spies in Brindle.
Oh, there are spies in Brindle?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So when you do religious
That's what
service, if
followers are right now.
you have a 10% chance of a complication.
I'll
and one of
say
them.
after 2 days, your followers do all appear again. They're all back, so you guys have access to them again.
Yeah.
They
except
have
for Droop.
snuffed out 2 spies, and Valorian seems pretty pissed because the last one they were tracking down disappeared. She is aware that at some point during this attack, a very, very annoying spy is going to infiltrate the city. This is the spy that managed to steal the phylactery from the Ghost Lord.
Mm.
He will make his presence known during the battle. He's not here yet, and they were unable to figure out what his exact identity was. And she seems pretty pissed about it. But all your followers are back.
Except for
Terminus
Droop.
guy and Terminus guy and Lady Veronica Dodd of Neverwinter are all back.
Oh, they're alive.
Mm-hmm.
Let's roll a percentile. No complication this time.
Woohoo! This time.
Oh, Reva's working on a weapon though. Let's roll for that.
Oh boy.
No complication this time.
Technically, I think there are complications for training.
I say, what about Maro on his research?
No complication for Morrow. No complication. Actually, the training ones come up later in it though. It comes up. Oh, it's cumulative over.
But I think it says it said every 10 weeks of training the chance increases by 10%.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to even
Yes.
hit 10 weeks.
You're very, very smart.
Oh, Reva.
Oh, Dahlia, you have to do something.
Oh, God.
Reliquary?
Go speak to your angel boy as
Oh
well.
shit! Yeah, I gotta return the reliquary.
I was waiting
Item
for that.
sits in inventory for 10 hours. Wait,
Shit.
there's an exclamation point back at the cathedral.
We're in the shop of the Landry. I was like, oh shit! I gotta go. Landry, it's my
After
pleasure.
you go back to the Temple of the Morning Lord. Oh, it's not the Temple of the Morning. It's Cathedral of Light. The Cathedral of Light. Tredora Goldenbrow is very happy to see you, and she will look on your face. I suppose you got it. You seem excited.
We found it. It was just in a pile of the old Lich's stuff.
Did you find any of the Paragon's other items while you were there?
I didn't know there were going to be other items, so I didn't look for them.
I didn't know if there were. I was just curious.
We saw a bunch of magic items, but we we saw a bunch of magic items and looked through them and whatnot, but we didn't want to put ourselves in a predicament to upset the witch. So we only took
A prudent move.
this item.
May I see the reliquary?
Of course, and she'll pull it out.
See
And
Baldric
hand it over.
sweeping the floor in the background.
As you hand her the item, there's this sudden flash of radiant light around her, and you see briefly her spectral wings and then fade off, and
Oh,
she goes,
shit.
whoa. Okay, so let's go put this down.
Whoa.
So that was probably worth more than 50 gold.
You paid the Ghost Lord 50 gold for this? She seems genuinely flabbergasted. You don't normally see Tredora Goldenbrow like off of her game.
I mean, yeah.
Did he agree to those terms?
Oh, I didn't ask him directly. I just made the exchange. I guessed.
I see.
Poor child.
Well, let's see what happens when we put this back where it belongs. Come with me.
Indeed.
You follow her, and you guys walk up the altar. And she places her hand on a panel. You feel this sudden warm glow, and the part of the wall slides out of the way. And she walks you to the back of the temple, and she goes, hold on.
Ooh.
And
What
you
am I
go to the
holding on
back,
to?
and you go into the back, you walk down this very narrow hall, and it comes out into this kind of small circular room, and there's this there you look up, and there's this set of mirrors that reflect light to place, and then there's a small circular pedestal here that is currently empty, and she just quietly places the reliquary on the pedestal. And everyone who is touched by the divine in this party suddenly feels this sudden burst of warmth over them, and it's almost like this wave of radiant light emanates out from the temple, from the Cathedral of Light, and then spreads out into the farmland around Brindle briefly.
Shit.
Sarge,
That was definitely worth more than 50 gold.
Riva?
no, just out there while Riva's copying. I think I just felt that divination.
Okay. Okay. If you're, Dahlia would have done this immediately. Immer still with you. You see him suddenly look interestingly. He walks over to a window and looks out. Interesting. Dahlia, you feel like a slight tingling on your flesh a little bit, and then it recedes. The hollow spell that protects this temple has not been active for quite some.
Oh, I'm glad that's back. Shit. I can see why it's
Looks
so
like
important.
I will have access to my own concordance abilities and temple abilities during the coming battle. Thank you.
Oh, damn.
I am glad I could help.
It's worth
I
all
don't
the
remember
items.
what all the I don't know exactly. I don't remember what the cleric abilities for the strongholds are. Quick, let me... Strongholds and follow PDF.
Follower.
I guess I could have pulled it up in Fantasy Grounds, but that was gonna. Strongholds by class. Cleric. Okay. Everyone in Brindle Oh, that's really cute. You
Yeah.
can see her. You suddenly see like it had been kind of cloudy over the area. Over Brindle because I rolled. You can see
Yeah.
the clouds begin to clear.
Oh, right. They can just change the weather and shit, can't they?
While the cleric is hail, the weather in their domain is fair.
Huh.
Mhm.
Nice.
Zeke, if you're with Jarmeth at this point, he will look up by the light. Looks like you also succeeded on another mission. That's interesting. Her stronghold actions. All enemies within 30 feet of her must succeed in the Constitution saving throw or suffer the effects of the contagion spell.
Mm.
Shafts of golden light stab down from the sky, penetrating walls and ceilings. The beams target all undead demons and devils within 60 feet of you, even those hidden or invisible. Targets must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be annihilated. You and all allies in the stronghold recover all hit dice and gain 30 temporary hit points. Oh, that's
That's
fun.
intense.
Well, we know where the stronghold is.
One of
Oh.
them.
Hold this ground.
Oh, there are like
Hung out
there
and
are
even
three
sleeping in
three
one of them.
keeps. There are 3 keeps, a temple. There are 2
There's one
establishments.
keep that has. There's one keep with power. It's Brindle Keep.
There's the tower. on
There's
North
one
Hills.
temple with power, which is actually going to lead to some long-term conflict. Because now the followers of Kelemvor are losing.
No, no.
Oh, that's fun. That's fun.
It's not like you guys wouldn't know. There's no reason for you guys to go talk to the people who bury the dead. You're on a different. Dahlia,
Yeah.
as you are walking out of the sanctum in the back of the temple, there is a small book waiting on the altar. Feel drawn to it.
I approach the book.
Tredora holds your hand. She goes, are you feeling something related to this?
Yes, some sort of pull toward it.
Be careful.
Huh.
I always am.
Says the person who just stuck her hand into potentially a bag of devouring.
I was like
Yeah,
6
that
weeks
was
ago.
that was perception.
You flip open the book. Can you read Celestial?
I have tongue. Oh wait, no, I have comprehend languages.
Okay. No. It would be visible to you.
'Cause I have, okay,
There-
I have
you
common
open the
and
book, and on
human.
the first, you open the book, and on the first page, you can read in common. You earned this, Michael. You have your pact now. You are a Tomahawk.
Oh shit! Time to switch out some invocations.
You can switch out your invocations. Tredora Goldenbrow seems more at peace now as you're in the temple now.
Hey Tredora, do you want to be pen pals?
Gosh.
What does that entail?
It entails being able to communicate from long distances without worrying about usages of sending.
Can I cast to you?
I don't think
Or
so.
do you cast to me?
I cast to you.
Do you have access to sending on your own?
Not normally.
Make a persuasion check.
Skills, persuasion.
Oh.
Names have.
No pressure. This is
Don't abuse
entirely
this.
What did you say?
She says, names have power. Don't abuse this. And she writes Tredora Goldenbrow in Celestial in your book.
Oh shit. I will only use it if we need to.
Good. Don't keep me up all night with random messages. All right. You are a tome lock now. Zeke, is there anything else you need to take care of?
No.
Okay.
Like, I've never looked into the
Um,
renowned stuff, so, like, I have time. I just don't know what I could do with it.
It's just
not
going on
worried.
faction missions. I haven't figured out how that works. It's basically just side questing.
No, there's...
Loyalty mission.
There's...
You could go on.
I don't have a keep. I already know everything that I want to know.
You got nothing to
I'm
do really.
waiting to
no
die.
planning, so.
I'm
You
waiting
know-
to die.
Wow.
All right. We'll
Like a
say
good
you
soldier.
spend we'll say
Wow.
you spend the downtime continuing to teach instruction to folk.
Yeah, that actually.
Oh, we'll
If,
say this
as
will be
he
interesting.
was a sergeant.
Go ahead.
So,
Go ahead for you then. Go ahead and make a history check. You can spend up to 600 gold as well for this.
mhm. It's a flat roll. Spend 5. No, I'll just see what happens. Flat.
Okay. All right. You will help successfully upgrade a bunch of basically conscripted people into something resembling a line.
A bunch of halflings, a bunch of dragonborn, a bunch of humans.
You will earn 1 favor from the Order of the Gauntlet as a result.
Huh?
Got it. 1 favor.
Vindicator Froome is impressed with you and is glad to have someone who knows how to do something around here.
What the fuck?
As he looks over at 2 paladins who are not handling their own instruction very well.
Lol. So I had 5 more days. Obviously, not going on that mission. With Amaro's character, but
Yeah, we'll say when
I-
you're not working on when Isgarda is between phases of the construction, you have time to do other stuff.
yeah. Well, I wanted to help in any way Riva could with the smithing. Like, if there's anything with weapons,
There's no
related-
time for you to do that. You have to focus on your weapon with your smithing time.
Oh, all 10 days. Okay.
Because normally it takes 2 weeks to do these sort of upgrades to weapons. I'm allowing you to accomplish this before
Hard
the
to
battle.
be a
but
nice
your
DM.
entire smithing time has to go into work on this.
Eat, sleep, and drink smithing. Oh, I know that feeling all too well when I am. Jazzy knows that what I did this morning.
Yeah.
Hyper focused.
All right. I think everybody's basically settled.
I
Not
got
all of
stuff
this
to
is
do.
set in. Not all the rest of this is set in stone. If you guys are inspired and you want to do something, we have a couple of weeks off. We can maybe theory craft some other things you guys could possibly do. And if Erevan decides to go on a side quest looking for this dragon, anybody who's around can
Hey,
participate in that.
I need my first 2 circles for my teleportation.
Oh. Okay. You will gain the circle here in Brindle.
Mm-hmm.
Immersed of the Red will let you see his circle.
Oh, thank you. I wasn't sure if Brindle even had one.
He'll be very prudent. He'll go. Well, that's how he was going to bring you back if he had to go rescue you all.
Oh, gotcha.
He was going to teleport
Okay.
out to us and then take us the safe way home.
Yep. Yep.
After the owls fly back out with us.
He'll let you see his teleportation circle. This is normally warded. I don't normally remove the wards unless I'm coming back. But
Prudent.
if
We
you can
will
let me know
try and
you're on the
send
way,
a message beforehand.
if you let me know you're coming, I will let you through. Otherwise, I will. Do you carry a book around, or you just know it?
I know it. Sorry.
I will alter the wards to make sure that you can get through on your own. I don't trust other wizards that often because they write everything down.
Nope. All in my noggin and in my fingers to play my instrument.
All right. Don't get captured. Don't give them my circle.
Oh, I won't.
Very well. You come.
Grab 'em.
His circle's actually pretty quiet. It's like it's near the top of his tower. It's pretty cute. It's quiet. It's basically just a room that has the circle in it.
A whole bunch of invisible wards.
Make an Arcana check when you enter the room. Actually, see if you can see them. This room is very well protected.
Gatling guns drop from the ceiling.
You're not entirely sure what all spells are in here, but you notice a couple of them. And there's at least 4 specific glyphs of warding in here. You also have a teleportation circle back home to the College of New Orleans in Waterdeep.
Sweet. I would actually probably leave then on the first day if I can find the material components I need for it.
Oh,
I'd
you
probably
want
have to
any
find yes.
gems?
You
I have
could-
gems.
I need
No, it's components. If you tell him you're heading to Waterdeep,
Mm-hmm.
he will give you 500 gold to bring
Yeah, if you need
back.
to. Yeah.
To bring back more chalk for him for teleportation circle.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, then you don't. Then he will give you his 1 bit of chalk.
Mm-hmm.
Since you're going to bring some back for him, he will pay you
Cool.
to go there.
And before I go, I would do the rounds and ask the others if they need anything whilst I'm gone, and because they're all doing stuff none of them can actually come with.
We've reached level 9. The party can just go wherever they want in the world now.
Fast travel unlocked.
Anything
We're going to Waterdeep right now, Sarge. Load the map. Oh, okay.
Hey,
Son of a-
Swift, do you want to sell anything while you're out there?
Yeah, that's what I mean. If you guys have anything you want me to do,
We can.
You can go with
you
him
can
if you want
purchase
to.
one. Well, I'm time wise. There's enough time
All right,
to
you're working.
purchase one thing or sell one thing while you're in
Yeah.
Waterdeep.
There's anything the party
Oh, you're
wants.
talking about magic items.
Yeah, magic items.
Yeah, like we're attuned
But
out.
the basic premise.
I
for
will
me
let you
to go
guys.
there-
You guys can coordinate that on your downtime.
Cool.
What are
Yeah.
you hoping to accomplish while you're in Waterdeep?
basic premise for me to go there is just pop into the college and tell them that I have the harp and ask them if I can continue to use it at least during the Battle of Brindle.
Oh, yes.
A thing that
Oh,
they
let me roll for that.
yeah.
Are you gonna attempt to recruit Waterdeep bards to
I
buff
mean,
people?
Sarge. I have a lot of friends, so and it would just be more NPCs for him unless I could reach out to my band, I could reach out to my previous adventuring party, I could even just go to the House of Song and just post up flyers
Oh,
for bards.
Your
saying,
previous
hey,
adventuring party is still alive?
anyone, yeah. If anyone
Yeah,
wants,
your party's
um,
alive. You'll be able to meet up with them. They
so
are not as high leveled as you, and they are very impressed
in
by you.
theory, if you wanted to, I could, yeah. But yeah, the main premise is to go there, buy any supplies we need for the party. So if anyone else needs anything, and tell the college about what's going on, the harp, and then speak to Vincent and see if any of the harpers have anything else they want me to do. I'll give him the splurge on all the deets we know.
All right. Here's the name of the bard. You will get this identified while you're there. His name is Germanus Norballer. He was a half-elf bard who was focused on gathering information about the movements of hidden giants in the world. He disappeared 200 years ago when he traveled north into the Elser Vale because he was looking for histories of the Lost Forest giants and was following up on rumors of stone giants and frost giants. No one is ever sure really what happened to him.
Oh, Swift, Zeke would have given you 5 platinum
Lights in white.
Okay.
to purchase 5 healers kit from Waterdeep because he's almost out and he can't purchase them in Brindle because
Okay.
it's all under control. So I'm gonna remove the gold, and that's okay with you, Sarge?
What are you doing?
Purchasing
He's buying
5 healer
it.
kits through Lindell in Waterdeep.
Oh, sure.
I will actually also post it in Discord because Valk might want stuff. So I'll just say,
Yeah, if he wants to go to Waterdeep, he may.
oh yeah, because Valk isn't ad-
Anybody who wants to go can go. I mean, that's a thing you can do now.
Yeah, but a bunch are doing downtime, so I'd assume they don't have the time. Skip town.
All right. You'll be able to
Ooh.
check in with your folks while you're there.
I got a
Your mother
pat
will
on the
shag
back
you
for
for not
my.
messaging her.
How? Ooh, I'll have to ask you this, Sarge, later, and how
Uh,
well kitted the Dragonborn are.
Not very.
I am gonna have to send some money with Lynn and a bag
You're
of
not gonna
holding.
be able to send that much money with Lindell. There's a lot of them.
Yeah,
So
He's not
if,
going to
if
be
you,
able to bring that much stuff back.
you were able
just
to,
give me a bag of holding, and I'm going. And anything you want, I will pick up.
you could purchase dozens of hand axes put into bag of holding. Dozens.
Yep.
That's.
Like
I was thinking of that or spears. Yes.
now, spears are too long, but a
Oh.
hand axe fits in the bag of holding, dimension wise.
Mhm.
And they're 5 gold apiece.
Yep. I think I'm gonna buy some of
Let
those.
me go look at how much a hand axe weighs, and then we can figure out exactly.
Yeah, let's buy some. I want to kit out as many people as possible, and not just Dragonborn. Like, if we need more weapons,
Oh man, Lindell has
Also,
teleportation
you
circle.
need
Immediately,
Becca.
it's like, yep, I'm going to Waterdeep. Bye.
Hand axe,
Rebecca, if you need
hand axe
ink
weighs 2.
or
2
parchment
pounds?
or any of that. Dahlia needs any incense or anything. We need any gems.
Oh yeah, if you want to take
Oh
it.
yeah, I gotta revive my fucking bird.
That's what I'm saying. Write the account of what you want, and we'll work out with Sarge if it's possible.
Redwing who wants to see Pierce here again. They're
Yeah,
brief
the biggest thing I
You
went.
take. I think she
was-
has enough revives on her. And she bought a bunch.
I have 3 present.
Okay.
Well, 2 now after I spend this one.
We're sending Lindell on a food run, essentially.
So the bag of holding could max hold 250 hand axes.
Oh, shit.
How many Linksildur did you manage to bring?
Around 200
How many of them are
combatants.
combatants?
I have to re-ask Sarge how many are
Probably about
combatants.
60 to 80, maybe.
So if you wanted
See?
to make sure that there were 60 more hand axes for your people, that would be
Yeah.
at 5 gold apiece.
It's no problem for Reva. Reva wants to make sure they are well set. Also, she'll probably buy some potions to keep amongst the ranks. Maybe.
Are they?
Jazzy, did you pick a feat yet? Have you decided what you're taking?
Oh yeah, I did. It wasn't
Which
a
one did
feat.
you take?
It was an ability score increase. I have 19 dex
Oh.
and 14 con.
What is your hit point total now from D&D Beyond?
69.
Nice.
Okay, that's how you went up.
Yes.
All right, cool. I was wondering
know,
if
you
you were
find-
going to take. I think this is actually what I had ended up. We had to talk about, and the recommendation was con benefits you first. It's going to be 2 more levels before you get the other thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Okay.
Jazzy, you finally have more HP than Reva by 1.
Yeah, and Uriel's about to pass me. Past Uriel. and then
Uriel's already fast. She's at 75.
Yeah, there we go.
He and Aravan have +3 con.
This is gonna be a fun downtime. Like, honestly, like, I've been so excited for another like time where we can actually set about building defenses and crap like this. Like, this is amazing. I can't wait to kit out the Linksildur with a simple weapon like a hand axe.
Like the Linksildur are most of them are strong people, so I think a hand axe
Yeah, they're
is
all.
by default.
Yeah,
a
and
basic
I was
thing
thinking
that
about
everybody
shields,
could use.
but they don't have.
Because they
proficiency with
have
shields.
natural weapons. They all have dragon hide. So they've mostly been using spears this whole time.
Yeah. Do they?
But the,
Is their their claw with Dragonhide? Do they get the claw attack as well?
They do all have that by default, yeah.
Well, then a hand axe doesn't do them any good.
So what would be the best logistical thing to get them then?
They
I mean,
already have spears. I mean, that's sort of the
Yeah.
thing. That's why
They're
they
already
have
out kitted for what they need.
But they don't have any.
Marrow.
Like what?
Am I doing that again? Sorry.
Like
Like-
the hand axes give them all a ranged attack. All 60 of
That's-
your people would now be able to throw a
So
D6 weapon.
something Valk should have you do is he should have you buy his scrying tools while he.
Yeah.
Because scrying has pretty expensive and specific components.
I'm also going to buy a bunch of legend lore material components.
Okay.
Oh, the enamel or the... It's not enamel. It's,
Legend lore is actually kind of expensive.
Incense.
it's
So
incense.
literally just gonna account what I want, everyone account what they want.
I'll be back
post it to
later.
Discord, Sarge will tell us
Jazzy,
yay,
we will
no, yay,
coordinate.
no.
Okay, we will figure it out in the next 3 weeks. How many?
You guys want to do. And enjoy your holiday. I'll be playing D&D with some of you in a week. So start working on those potential character concepts that you can bring to the table so you all can want to run.
We could empty
We
all
got a
of
lot to run.
empty all water deep of darts.
Holy
If
shit.
you can, just empty all of our dimensional bag spaces and put them somewhere, like, safekeeping, and I'll go in with, I have a sack and 2 bag of holdings, and I'll just buy fucking everything.
I don't
Absolutely
think there's anything that actually need purchased.
Well, basically we would put the currency you need in a bag of
Oh.
holding.
I
Yeah.
thought-
Send you with empties.
I
Yeah.
bought 120 gold worth of incense and shit.
I'll do this now so you guys can look forward to it and sort out some attunement things so we can move quickly when we get back. Baldric.
Yes.
Is Biggle still here?
Yes.
Anthar is going to pull you aside from your religious training one of the days you're busy. Anthar is going to give you a helmet that he wants you to wear during the battle of.
Oh shit.
He'll pull you aside and go, I've been watching you and your friends work. You guys are pretty useful. My compliments to. I've given them to him directly, but I want you to have them. This is how Anthar speaks. I'm sorry. You don't seem to wear a lot of armor, and you're still alive. I get that that's your thing. I brought this helmet with me, but all the other cowards refuse to wear it.
What does it look like?
Cowards.
I gotta pull it up. It's a very long scroll to get to it because it takes a while to load.
We have art.
You need to get art. Alright, this is starting to piss me off. I'm closing Fantasy Grounds for now.
Okay.
All right.
Switch back to the other fucking network. Connect.
Oh, worth noting, Sarge. I think the reason that Arc, as I'm calling it for now, has a problem with the critical hits is it probably thinks that the 1d4 isn't the primary damage and should be the additional damage. Because no other weapon has a 1d4 as the primary and then a 1d6 or a 1d8, so it probably goes by whatever the highest dice is and treats that
I
as the
think so,
primary
yeah.
damage. Because that's the only difference I could see between any of the other weapons, the way that they're set up.
He presents to you the Helm of Heroes. This is a rare, wondrous item that requires attunement.
I look like a Mandalorian.
This gives you a +1 bonus to your AC if you're not wearing any armor. I don't think that's a problem. You can still use your shield. Well, I guess you don't use that anymore either. You're going through a lot of changes, I see.
Yep.
All damage.
While wearing no other armor, this helmet becomes suffused with the glory of the heroes who have wielded it before. and it glimmers for 1 minute whenever you land a critical hit with a weapon attack.
Ooh.
While under this effect, you gain temporary hit points at the start of each of your turns, equal to half your character level, rounded
Oh.
down. And friendly creatures within 10 feet of you cannot be frightened. All the other cowards said, they're devotion paladins. They don't need it.
Huh. Cowards indeed.
This belongs to the Order, but so long as you are active and working for us, you will now be the 22nd holder of the Helm of Heroes.
I get on a knee, waiting for Anthar to put it on my head.
Love
Well,
it.
that wasn't necessary. And he puts it on your head.
Sorry, I'm terrible with the whole decorum of the situation.
Oh, no. He slaps you on the side too hard. You're doing great.
I appreciate this gift, and I hope to wear it as well as the 21 heroes previous.
Oh, you'll get to study about them in time. We're going to have to go to some functions later if we all survive this. And you're expected to know who all of them are.
Oh.
Well, we'll get to that later. Paladins who've studied their whole lives. This means nothing to them.
All right. Cheat sheet, maybe. All right, far out.
Zeke. I'm going to do this now because I'd rather you guys sort out all of your inventory issues before I come back and I hand you fucking items and you guys fucking panic for half an hour figuring out who has to wear what. All right. Zeke, one of the days while you're training, Jarmath is going to take you into... Oh, I guess you guys are leaving some of your stuff behind. Jarmath will let you store some of your loot in his vault.
Huh?
While you were in, he will indicate a heavy crossbow that he does not use himself. It looks as such.
Oh, what?
I need that whip back for the aesthetic.
This heavy crossbow is made of metals, and it fires small bolts of lightning instead of normal ammunition. When you attempt to load this weapon, Jarmath will explain, kind of in a dull tone, the string crackles with electricity and creates a loaded bolt of lightning ammunition. You gain a +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with this magic weapon. Ranged attacks made with the crossbow deal lightning damage instead of piercing damage, and deal an extra 1d6 lightning damage to any targeted hits. If the target is made of metal or is wearing metal armor made of metal, the extra damage becomes 2d6, and you make the attack with it. However, this crossbow acts as a small lightning rod. If another creature within 10 feet of you takes lightning damage while you're wielding the crossbow, you also take 1d6 lightning damage for every 10 damage the other creature took.
Is wielding on my person or wielding as in firing off?
Wield.
Okay.
So in your hands, intending to use.
Okay. I was just like, if it's on my back and Baldric uses the whip 15 feet away from me, I'm good. But if it's on my back and he does
I'll
it in
give
10
you
feet,
both your. I'm gonna give you both the text of your weapons.
that's pretty awesome.
I'll build these in D&D Beyond later, but I have to actually leave in a little bit. So this is for Bolt. Bolt.
Don't worry, Zeke. I'll just cast Protection from Energy on you every day.
Thanks, everybody trying to help me. Maybe I just use
It
absorb.
can
maybe,
only
maybe,
protect from lightning.
Maybe
so
somebody lets me have the prism so that I can use my reaction to use absorb elements, cut it in half, and add an extra d6 to my damage as I shoot more lightning.
Yeah, if you want.
Helm of Heroes.
It's always
So
good
whenever
having
you crit
spell.
Baldric, you basically become a devotion paladin.
Time to start critting. +1 bonus AC. So essentially, if I swap out the ring of protection, I'm not losing my AC bonus, just losing save bonuses.
Yeah. Basically, you've got Talon, Lightbringer, and then maybe this, and then
Yeah.
the party can decide where the various buffing items that add to AC and fucking saving throws.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some of those can pass down to followers if you want,
Right.
or you can just sell them all later.
So
We'll see if anybody wants the ring of protection. We'll put it in the party bag, and whoever wants it can take it.
Swift, you should never, ever, ever, ever use a short bow. So with that in mind, you sell the short bow of Mind Thievery while you're in Waterdeep.
You're gonna sell
I
it?
want
None of our followers can use ranged weapons. My character has the highest dexterity. Everybody else would be subpar using it compared to their own stuff.
It can dominate person.
Wow,
You have to
Yes,
hit
dog.
first. The people that can actually use it
I've
don't
got
have
a
extra attack.
well, I don't-
Yeah, but you might want to not use bolt and use that for a particular thing. Fuck up one guy.
Yeah, but I'd
You
have to
should
wait
keep it
I'd have to
interesting.
wait an hour to attune to it.
Oh.
If we're attuned out, we don't have a follower that could use it. Like outside
Up
of
to you.
giving it to Jor for the Battle of Brindle. Guess that's
Give it to
that would
Jor.
be it. Okay. So
You don't need it.
Honestly,
Give it
like,
to someone else who's going
Jor-
to use it.
We had the issue last time where Jor didn't have a magical weapon, so he was useless.
yeah, it's sitting on a rare item doesn't make sense to me if he turned into something else. But Jor for the Battle of Brindle, unless he's helping with refugees, I trust him enough to let him use it.
Yeah, I think that's the most prudent choice. And then let's keep it on hand for the Battle of Brindle, even if it's given it to somebody like a follower or somebody associated with them, and then worry about selling it afterwards if that comes up.
Jarmath approves of this decision.
Yeah.
Bolt
So-
break.
Yeah. So Zeke accepts Bolt without any fanfare and says that
Jarmath doesn't pick it up. He'll just comment, "This was my father's weapon," but he doesn't pick it up. You should use this.
did he say for the Battle of Brindle or just take it and use it? I didn't catch it.
Hmm?
Does he say take it and use it for the Battle of Brindle specifically, or did he just say take it and use it?
For now, he'll say you should use this for the Battle of Brindle. He may give it to you later.
Okay. I take it and say I will use it well.
I hope so. You get the sense that Jarmath has daddy issues.
Daddy good.
Bend the knee, Zeke.
No, when we're Sarge,
Baldric,
you
what
told me in passing that Lord Jarmath has like a very specific kit. While I'm
He
in
does.
the vault, do I see his battle gear like in a corner or displayed prominently?
You see
Tony Starkish.
You see he's been wearing his armor. You see where it was on a mannequin.
Mhm.
You see that, and you see nearby there is a light hammer sitting there that seems to be made of strange metals that you've not seen on this planet before.
Okay.
And there is a battle axe that appears to be made of ice. And the head appears to be made of ice.
Could I roll history to see if I know of a ice battle axe?
Sure.
Flat 10.
Flat 10. Jarmath has all sorts of strange items. And if you ask him about them, he will tell you that the hammer is the Star Metal Striker. And let me pull up his sheet.
Oh.
Curtin Jarmath, Winter's Bane.
Star Metal Striker.
And the other weapon is called Sheer Cold.
You're cold. Battle axe. Okay.
Sheer Cold is pretty cool. He wouldn't say cool. He'll say Sheer Cold is capable of creating sheets of ice along the ground when I strike well. The Star Metal Striker, however, he picks it up and he backs up to the end of the hallway and he throws it at the mannequin. It strikes the mannequin, flies back to his hand, and he throws it again and it flies back to his hand.
Oh.
That's Mjolnir.
Mjolnir.
I specifically remember talking to Sarge about this weapon when I saw it on Saddlebag.
And you'll note that every time it hit the mannequin, it left a small bit of ice behind.
Okay.
It's a 2d4 light hammer that returns to his hand when he throws it.
That's very strong.
Mm.
He has a keep, so he can action surge crits.
Daddy.
Sheer Cold requires him to
Very
roll a
good.
20, not just a crit.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't rely on it as often, but he's
Yeah, I was
also a
thinking
dual
of Sheer
wielder, so he
Cold,
gets some action out of it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, because... That's cool. Oh, by the way, Biggles, you and Jarmath are very similar.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's a dual wielder.
Oh, nice. Oh, dude, he's a dual wielder
Yes.
with the fucking
Yes.
Thor hammer
Yes.
and creating sheets of ice for hard terrain and shit.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
He is Winter's Bane.
It's his call.
He'll tell you that his armor allows him to cast Ice Storm once per day centered on himself.
God.
He
Guy is a
immune to the
fucking
effects,
Avenger.
however. Ice Storm for him is cast at 6th level.
Oh,
He is immune to the effects, however, when he casts it.
Baldric, what is the ring that you said that you're probably gonna take off so you can put the helmet?
Ring of Protection. It's, +1 to AC and +1 to all saves. So, like, even though I have flat wisdom, my wisdom save is a +1.
It was saving his ass last week. Ooh, I was mad.
Yeah, it was.
For the Battle of Brindle, I might pick that maybe.
Yeah. I'm putting it out there. Everybody else can figure out where it's going because I'm not doing trades now that I have this helmet. Goddamn. This helmet
Maro,
is super-
would you like the Gauntlets of Ogre Power so that you can that +1 staff in melee?
He's a spellcaster. He's gonna cast spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna just use this. I'm probably just gonna be spellcasting the crap out of that.
Please don't go to melee.
Yeah.
You
I mean, I could. I mean, I can take a hit, but I'll probably just gonna be more concentrated on the spell.
Socks?
I don't have enough attunement slots though.
No,
so-
it was the question, the gauntlets instead of the ring. That was the question.
How do you get rid of your party's items? Just give them more.
Let me think about it, Jesse.
No, it's just
I'm not sure. So what is the gauntlets of power? do?
Gauntlets of Ogre Power make your strength score 19.
What are you attuned to currently, Zeke?
The gauntlets.
Hey,
Cloak of Protection.
Baldric.
and short bow of mind thievery.
I'll take the ring of protection and swap out my bracers for it.
I don't need to swap because I'm gonna.
I mean, I'm just saying what I have to do.
Oh, okay. Then you could give the bracers to whoever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever works. I mean, I'm down for whatever's.
I might
It's
end up
only-
swapping
it's only
Mockingblade
a
out for something. We
-1
never know.
AC for me, but all my saves go up.
Hmm. Yeah, and then
You're
Mara, what's
swapping
your?
Mockingblade out for what?
Well, I was saying, depending on how many fights we get into in this situation, I might always
was
end
the
up swapping out
question, Pickles?
Mockingblade,
One second.
or at least unattune it and attune something else.
I can tell you, in terms of the planning coming for the Battle of Brindle, there is so much fighting. It's just going to be multiple weeks of fighting.
Ducky, leave, Guy could use your bracers of
Bracers?
defense.
Well, let's find out about Morrow because
Morrow's
sometimes-
AC
wearing,
is
like-
19. He's wearing wooden,
Oh,
wooden
My AC is
medium.
19.
okay,
Yeah,
I
19.
got you.
Like his AC doesn't need a ring. Like
Right.
that's me looking at it. I'm like, I don't know if Morrow needs 20, because you're
Most
just
of the
gonna.
time it'll be wild shaped, anyways.
Well,
Well, I'm gonna spell and wild shape when I'm out of spells. That's
Right.
basically either that or I need to survive a battle. If shit hits the fans, then I'm going to wild shape. But otherwise, I'm just going to spellcast the shit out of everything.
Right. Okay.
If you want, Jazzy, you can switch to the ring instead of the cloak.
yeah, I think the ring over the cloak.
Oh, you want the ring of protection?
Yeah, I'll take the ring and put the cloak out for
What's the
I know.
cloak do?
the exact same thing.
Same thing, but it's a cloak.
Oh, well, I'll take a cloak.
It's the same thing, but it's a cloak.
Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
It's still an attunement slot.
Yeah.
Oh, okay
But-
then.
You can't wear more than one cloak, which is
I
where it
don't
becomes
have-
annoying.
Oh, wait, well, I've got robe. Ropes aren't cloaks.
Nope, you're good.
That would...
So I'll put the ring of defense. You put a cloak of protection on your character sheet.
The ring of protection, you mean, not the ring of defense?
My bad. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Just making sure we're talking about the same thing.
Just I'm
There
kit
was like
bashing.
secret items I knew nothing
I'm kit
about
bashing.
getting suddenly offered to me. Think you should forego having other weapons. I mean, that's not going to happen because you're a fighter. Because Bolt, despite how good it is, only deals lightning.
Yeah, I don't. My melee weapons don't require attunement. That's the important bit.
I have a question. When we come back to play again, is that basically Battle Brindle is like right there, or is that our next session? What is going to happen?
We are going to pick up with the meeting you all have with the faction leaders in the days before the battle, but we are hand waving that occurred right now because I'd rather Valk be here for that.
Okay.
And it gives us time to get together battle plans and then have that be put in place rather than boom, you're out of battle.
So there is a conversation with everybody who's going to be present, and then you all will set off. So the next arc of play is the Battle of Brindle itself, which is going to take place over multiple weeks.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna
do
move
we
the
know-
gauntlets probably to Lady Veronica. Because that gives her a +1. Which means I have.
Yeah, that's what we agreed. It basically makes it a +1 for her.
Yeah. So I actually have, after if I wanted to, I could stay attuned to the short bow of mind thievery and bolt at the same time. Or if there was something
I think
else.
it's useful during the battle.
Also arrows and not bolts. I'm not even using bolts, just lightning damage.
Well, it is bolts. You're loading bolts. The bolts.
Okay, so yeah, so it does use it just consumes bolts to turn them into lightning.
Super badass.
Okay, maybe I will